Welcome back to the patio. Today we're doing some Parmesan crusted steaks. Let's get started. So I found some pieces of sirloin I had in the freezer, got them things thawed out, and I thought this is such a lean cut of meat with not a lot of flavor. What can we do to spice it up? So I said, let's put some Parmesan crust on this thing and really get it good. So anyway, I'm about to show you how we do the steaks and do the crust. So let's get started. So I'm going to use this W sauce right here as a binder. We're just going to give it a good shake, and then we're just going to start coating these steaks with it. And this is just going to give it a little extra flavor, and it's going to help all these seasonings stick. You can use oil, you can use whatever you want to. Don't use any binder at all. It don't really matter. But I do think the W sauce on the beef really gives it a good note. You can taste it at the end. So we're just going to rub it in. And I just got a simple salt, pepper, garlic blend, Kinder seasoning. And we're just gonna give them a good dusting. And when you get done with this, flip them over and do the other side. Hey, and don't forget the sides. We got these things seasoned up right here. And look, this is not a very flavorful piece of meat. It's super lean, so you can go heavy with these seasonings. Don't be scared to do it. But look, and there's nothing special about this cut of meat. These are just some Sam's Club value pack sirloins right here. Like I said, they're not prime. I think they are choice. But anyway, like I said, we'll go ahead. I got my Pitboss here preheating. We'll go ahead and go over to the grill and get these things put on it. All right, so I got the Pitboss right here preheating with hickory and charcoal pellets. I got it set on 450. But it's at 251, but we're gonna go ahead and get these steaks on because we're gonna sear them off a little bit at the end, and we're gonna put that crust on them. So these steaks are gonna be okay. So anyway, we'll just go ahead, throw them on just like that. And we're gonna shut this vent down here. We don't want them to cook super fast here. We just want them to, you know, come up slow. And then at the end, like I said, we're gonna sear them off. Put that Parmesan crust on there, and they're gonna be real good, I promise you. Let me get my hands cleaned off and get this board wiped down, and we'll be back to show you how to make that Parmesan crust. It's time to get on that Parmesan crust. Easy to do. We got a cup provolone cheese right here, and to that, we're gonna add some of this shaved Parmesan. This is just a half a cup. Just put it together. And to that, we got just a little bit of garlic right here. I just got one big clove, and I got this little tiny one. It just came off with it, so I was like, why not? Let's put it in here. Wrong side, that's okay. We can turn it around. So we got that grilled good. And this is kind of a measurement you're just gonna have to do on your own. But all I'm looking for is enough ranch to get this stuff combined thoroughly, so it kind of makes like a sticky ball, so that we can distribute it on these steaks and it don't just fall apart. But I got a half a cup right here, and we're just gonna put a little in at a time. Looks like we're gonna use all of this stuff. We might need a little bit more, but that's okay. Well, maybe not. We want to make sure we get this stuff mixed up real good, get that garlic well incorporated. That fresh garlic can get a little strong, so I definitely want to make sure I get it mixed thoroughly. You don't want no big garlic bite. Get your breath kicking. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for right here. Just something to give this cheese mixture a little integrity. We also got a half cup of panko Italian breadcrumbs. I just think the panko gets a little crispier than the regular breadcrumbs. And to that, I got 5 teaspoons of butter. We're gonna go ahead, throw this butter on the grill, let it get melted. And then right after we sear those steaks, we're gonna add that crust. Stay with me. All right, so we're gonna put this butter on the grill, but while we're doing that, I'm gonna let y'all look at these steaks. Oh yeah. They still like a ways to go. But what I'm looking for is about 110. I'm gonna flip them a couple times, let them get some good color, but I'm gonna keep probing them, and when I hit 110, I'm gonna open up that vent we closed, and then I'm gonna put a little heat on them just to give it that extra flavor. Then we're gonna put that crust down. I guarantee you, I can smell that crust over here and it's smelling real good. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna check the temp on this thing. Hopefully we're around 130, because at that point, that's where I wanna put this crust on to give it a little time, to give it that good medium that we're looking for. So we'll check this thick one right here. So we're about at 130 right there, 127. So we're gonna start adding this crust. It's gonna take a little while for this stuff to melt and these breadcrumbs to really crisp up. So what we're gonna do here, just add just a little bit like that. That's what that ranch does for you. It helps that stuff stick together. Now you see what I'm talking about, I'm sure. And we'll just do that for the other 3. And don't be shy with this stuff. So we got that Parmesan added. Now just do the same thing with your breadcrumbs. Just kind of flatten them out. They're gonna crisp up and make this stuff really good. Can't leave the breadcrumbs off. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna shut this vent down. I don't wanna get them steaks overdone. Like I said, we're looking for a medium. I'm gonna scoot them over to the side. Oh, they're looking so pretty. So we got these things pushed off to the side. We're just gonna give them enough time so they get a little color on top. All that cheese gets melted and those breadcrumbs get real good and crunchy. We'll be back in just a minute. So let's check these steaks out. Oh yeah, that cheese is good and melted. Those breadcrumbs are starting to toast up real nice. We're gonna go ahead and pull them. I don't think I wanna take these steaks any further. Oh yeah. Woo! Man, them things are gonna be real good. Let's go try these things. We got these things pulled off the grill, and you know I gotta try this thing. I'm thinking this one right here. Why not? It's the closest one to me. We'll cut into it. Hopefully, we didn't get this thing too overcooked. Oh no, it ain't too bad. Little medium plus, but that's okay. We gotta try it though. Might be a little big. Y'all don't wanna hear me chewing for an hour. Woo! If you don't think a sirloin can be good, put this crust on it. I guarantee you it will change your mind. Hey, if you like what we're doing, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, leave us a comment, help the channel grow. Till next time, thanks for watching.
Yes,